Today we meet 24-year-old Shudufhadzo Musida, a 2020 Miss SA finalist. She's a fan favorite and has extended her hand and social influence to activities helping around her community and to those in need. She is the only candidate hailing from Venda, Limpopo, and boasts an incredible career as a model with a bachelor's in social sciences. She's also currently in the pursuit of a postgraduate degree at the University of Witwatersrand. Shudufhadzo, welcome to the show, girl.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, girl. First of all, congratulations on becoming a Miss SA 2020 finalist. Now, you also happen to be the only candidate from Venda, Limpopo. So how does that make you feel?
I feel an immense amount of pride to represent my people. A lot of people tell me it feels good to be seen, to be represented, and I'm very honored.
Oh, wow. Beautifully said. I mean, I was speaking to you before we started this interview, and I had dreams, I had goals, ambitions to also be a beauty queen, wear that crown as well. But I want to find out from you, where did your inspiration come from to join the world of pageants?
This is my first pageant, by the way. So, yes, my first pageant. I've never entered one before in my life. So I think it started... Modeling actually got me here because I've always been very shy. I've always been very reserved. And then I started modeling when I was 17. And when I did that, I think it just propelled me to where I am today. And then seeing Zozi last year, I was like, oh, a girl with short hair can win. Okay, I can actually do this. And then I realized that the platform can actually allow me to live out my dream of helping out people in my community. I've always had the dream to be an advocate for economic and educational empowerment. And with this platform alone, I've been able to help a lot of people. And I think that's my biggest inspiration for entering the platform.
And now I want to dive into all of that. I mean, the foundation that you've been able to establish and just the work that you do speaks quite true to who you are as a person. Yes, you've got the beauty. Yes, you've got the brains, but you've got the heart, most importantly. Why is this so important to you?
It all started when I was 8. I grew up in a village, and next door to my grandfather's house was a young girl who was very close with our family. She was the head of that household. She had to take care of her 2 brothers. Seeing the struggles that she went through and the hardship, I decided there and then, I was 8 years old, that I'm going to build a big haven with white walls and a blue roof where women and children can come in and get help and be agents of their own future. So they can come in, not just get help, but then also be empowered to change their lives. So I think it all started there, and also learning it from my aunt, because she took in that young girl who lived next door to us, and she used to help her a lot. But then I wanted her to be able to help herself. And that's where it all started.
You know, there's something to be said about not only helping someone, but empowering them to be able to live out that change and still be able to go as strong as ever on their own. And that's what's so incredible about our African brothers and sisters, no baba, nabo baba, no mama, is that we see us not only adopting kids within our communities, but within our own families. And we end up having a huge household of sisters and brothers, but there might not even be any blood. And that's what you've been able to experience and learn from.
With every single child that came into our home, it was never like, oh, she's an outsider or she's this. It's you're part of the family. And the same way I have dreams and aspirations, you're allowed to have them too, and actually allowed to live them out. I think the only thing that's needed in our societies today is to allow people, give them the platform to be able to do that. Give them the resources to be able to do that.
Now, Shudufhadzo, you've also shared some special moments with your fans, reaching out to you after learning that you are from Limpopo. Now, please may you share that with us. And what message do you have for all the little girls out there who sometimes feel isolated from the rest of the world because where they come from is not always represented in mainstream media?
For me personally, the messages that I've been receiving are from young Venda girls, and even girls just from Limpopo, actually around the country, if I'm being honest. And one thing they always say to me is like, thank you for making us feel seen, for representing us so beautifully. One thing they don't know is the fact that I was bullied based on where I came from. So I moved to a new school when I was, it was in a small town when I was 9, and I was bullied because I was Venda, right? So I had to endure bullying for like 7 years. And I wouldn't say I grew out of it. I just got to a point where I didn't want to fit in into a mold where people think it's okay to look down on people based on where they come from. And that's who I stand for. I stand for those little girls because I was once there. Where you come from does not determine where you're going to go. Wow. Your dreams are valid. You are important, and don't ever let anyone tell you any different. I'm proof of that. I was bullied for 7 years, and I'm standing here as a Miss SA Top 10 finalist, as a graduate, as an empowered woman, and I feel like you can do the same too.
On one of the country's biggest platforms. So, on that note, on social media, we have been asking Shudufhadzo, what stands true to you, what resonates with you, and what do you kind of rely on? We've put up a poll. Is it talent or is it hard work? I have to find out from you as a top 10 finalist in Miss SA. When you go towards that pageant and you walk on that stage on the 24th, what are you going to be relying on?
Hard work. Hard work. I think my aunt raised me to know that hard work is important. I think you can be the most beautiful person on earth, the most talented person on earth, but if you don't put in the hard work, it means nothing. It honestly means nothing. So hard work is what is keeping me going.
And on that note, South Africa, please do put in your answers on our social media poll. And if you've got any other comments, please use that hashtag Afternoon Express. Shudufhadzo, girl, my fingers are crossed. I am holding thumbs. I'm saying prayers, not only for you, but all of the other top 10 finalists, because I believe that you are all placed on that platform for a reason. And we will be seeing and celebrating those reasons on the 24th. I'm looking forward to it. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
And just like that, South Africa, have you ever wanted to be in a pageant? Do you see yourself gracing the Miss SA stage one day? Please do head over to our social media pages and let us know.